My name's Steve Edgington. I'm the biopesticides team leader at CABI, and we have a dedicated team of research and development people who look at the use of microorganisms primarily as pest controls in agriculture, but this can extend to looking at pests in urban environments, pests that might eat grass, football pitches, into forestry as well. And CABI's got an extensive collection of microorganisms, some tens of thousands of microorganisms that it's deposited over its 100+ years of existence. And to us in the biopesticides team, there could be things in there that could be extremely important for this increased push to sustainability amongst farmers, growers, and we linked up with the Swansea team some 2 or 3 years ago regarding the development of the BioHUB network, because we saw it as a rare, really attractive and really interesting opportunity to start working with a more joined up approach to what have we got in this collection. Previous to that, we've got opportunities to look at the microbes, of course we do, but not really this okay, what's the next step? What's the next step? Have we got those players in place? Have we got the network in place to actually get ultimately to the use, the commercialization, the adoption of these microbes if they're of value? And Swansea and the BioHUB gave us that. This has then developed into this this great collaboration with the Green Economy Centre developing over the last year or so, coming on board of the SAMS team from Scotland with their collection as well. And it's given us exactly what CABI was looking for, this ability the chance to go into the collection, see what we have, or see what it does, see if it has value in the outside world to ultimately improve the production of particularly food, with reducing the reliance on intensivity and synthetic pesticides. And it's an interesting, amazing, and very exciting collaboration that we now have. So I'm here with the team this week in Swansea at the new IPM conference. We came last year and we started to meet stakeholders. The foresters were here in abundance last year. This year we've met people from the citrus industry, the berry growers from the US. And as part of our visit to the new IPM conference, we went to the distillery as a after conference or little outing. But whilst visiting the distillery, and chatting to the staff there, of course they use natural products, raw materials. Barley comes in, it's grown elsewhere and it's brought in, and they have to store it. Both those environments, grain in storage, but also the production in the field, it's going to be exposed to pests and diseases. And CABI has experience of fungal microorganisms from the CABI collection that can suppress diseases of stored grain, or kill pests of stored grain, but also of pests out in the field. So we just got talking very briefly to the staff there about, okay, is there potential to look at the problems that they face from their suppliers in the field, but also problems that they have within the storage facilities. And it's something we're extremely excited to pursue. So we'll see. We've come here for the next, for the 3 days. We're meeting different stakeholders. We know that the use of biological pesticides, the use of the microorganisms from the CABI collection, they're living organisms, is not going to be simple. There's going to be various different complexities of these organisms. We've got the environment to think about. When you're talking to the foresters, you've got huge areas of land. Their trees are being attacked, but they're up mountains, they're across really difficult terrain. So you've not only got to keep your microorganisms alive and happy and functioning, you've got to get them there as well. Not just in a truck, you actually got to apply them. So we've been chatting to, as I said, the foresters, the citrus growers, the turf grass managers, the football pitch, sort of like groundkeepers sort of people, to say, okay, if we can get the microbes that will do the killing and the controlling of your pests and diseases, what are the other challenges are we going to be facing? And that's great, because we've got capacity at the CABI site to look at the formulations, how you maybe protect your organisms before they hit the plant, hit the problem, hit the disease, for example, but also skills at actually applying them. We've heard a lot about the drones this week, drone technology to get to more remote areas. So it's nice, because we can start to look at those different areas. We can do the fundamental, okay, what's in our CABI collection? Does it kill? What's the target? What's the problem? Okay, but what's the other science behind actually making it really, utilised and taken up by the end users? And coming back to the collaboration, the BioHUB, this is where this network is actually invaluable. We've got, as I just mentioned, the drone guys are here this week. We can link in with them now. They're part of this network that we got. So, pleasure to be in, a very exciting many years ahead.